thanks to both chairman and the ranking member. I know you've worked long and hard, and I appreciate your willingness to dialogue, because as each of you have come around and worked with all of the members of this committee and then gone back and worked with each other, that's what it takes to get base text that puts us in position to pass a bill. And that's where we are. I know we're going to go through amendments, hopefully not for too long, but you know, it doesn't happen without that base text that reflects the input of all the members. And as a number of our members have said, we don't get everything we want. We're going to work on that a little bit in the amendment process to try to get some additional things done. But that base text is vital in terms of getting a starting point that we can bring this bill out of this committee with enough consensus to move it on the floor. And I think we're in a position to do that. And that's a tribute to you two. And it doesn't happen without incredible amount of work on your part, as well as a lot of experience and knowledge of what you're working on, and your staffs and our staffs. So big thanks to you and to the staffs. I know some of them have been up all night, and so we have to recognize and appreciate how hard they work and how committed they are to helping get this done. Leader, I think it's particularly good you're here because it reflects our ability to get this done. Your push behind it, both here in committee and on the floor. Look, I think the priorities are in here. That's why I think this does work. Our farmers are up against it right now, our farmers and ranchers. Commodity prices are low. They face a lot of challenges, right? So we have to try to move this bill to help them, help reduce the uncertainty. They are the most productive in the world. No question they can compete. The point I like to make is good farm policy benefits every single American every single day because we have the highest quality, lowest cost food supply in the world. So passing this bill doesn't just help farmers and ranchers. This helps every American because every single day, every single American benefits from what we do here. Highest quality, lowest cost food supply in the world, benefiting every single American every single day. Not to mention all the economic benefits our farmers and ranchers create, whether it's jobs, favorable balance of trade, you name it. Absolutely leading the world in feeding the world. Just mentioning real quick the priorities, you know, things that we've laid out that are vital. And this builds on the existing farm bill. We're not trying to recreate the wheel. We're trying to improve the farm bill we have. And I think that's a very good thing. So it starts out with crop insurance, the countercyclical safety net. John Thune and others have talked about ARC and PLC and how we've all worked to improve those things. The ag research. I mean, we're doing things in agriculture, food, fuel, and fiber that we wouldn't even have dreamed of a few years ago. We wouldn't even have to go back to Coolidge or the guys that were smoking cigars down here. We could go back 5 years. We're growing crops for energy and for you know, other uses in addition to food that, you know, we couldn't grow in regions of the country before, and that's all due to ag research, both university-based and ARS. We need them both. We cover those bases here. Obviously, the no-cost sugar program is very big in our part of the world. It's a huge industry, and it goes to that making sure our farmers have a fair opportunity to compete in global markets. Programs like the vaccine bank to make sure that we keep our livestock and crops, particularly our livestock, healthy, as well as the research to keep our crops healthy. Access to capital is one I think we're going to work on some more here. I think we're going to get something done. There may be a little back and forth. But we've got to make sure our farmers and ranchers can get that access to capital, particularly in these tough times. So I'll wrap up there. But again, thanks to all the members of the committee for the willingness to work together. But it starts with our leadership, and I want to thank you, and again, the staff, for all the hard work. Thanks so much.